A good evening to everyone. I was recently in a shul where after Hagba and Galila and before they read the Haftorah, they somehow felt that was the most opportune time to do a tefillah, Lishlom HaMedina, a prayer for the welfare of the state, a prayer for Chayalei Tzahal, obviously a Mishaberach Lacholim, everything right there. And it was like a good chunk of 5 minutes between Hagba Galila and the Haftorah, with these many prayers said in between. I'd like to say that I think this is not such a good idea for 2 reasons. One halachic and one practical. Number one, halachically, there is a halacha that the person that reads the Haftorah tzarich sheyikra b'Torah tchila. In other words, a person getting the Haftorah has to show that he's not against the written Torah, but rather he's for the written Torah, and he's also going to read from the Nevi'im for the Haftorah. And therefore, he gets an aliyah. Not only that, but our practice is that we add an aliyah called Maftir for that particular halacha. The Magen Avraham points out that because of this, it is absolutely essential that there shouldn't be any hefsek between the aliyah and the haftorah. So the person gets the aliyah of Maftir, someone does Hagba Galila, and then he reads the haftorah. So a hefsek there is a bad idea. And therefore on fast days, when we read the haftorah, as you know, after Shlishi we do Hagba Galila, and the person reads the haftorah, with no Kaddish that we usually say after a laning, because of this halacha. Namely, there shouldn't be any hefsek between the aliyah and the haftorah outside of Hagba Galila that's necessary. But there's a second reason that I think this is a bad idea. Not halachic, but practical. It is a lot to say at a time when people are already looking forward to the next thing. So somehow in Musaf we're used to it being part of davening, for better or for worse. But to do it in such a way that, we just did Hagba Galila and it goes on and on and on, I believe is not a good idea. If anything, they should split it up. Mishaberach Lachola maybe in between aliyahs, and it's Tefillah L'Shlom Chayalei Tzahal at some other point, Tefillah LaMedina at some other point. To put it all together, bunched as one, I believe is not a good idea. So to sum up, if you want to put in all these prayers, it should not be done between the Maftir getting his aliyah and the Haftorah. It should be done at some other place. Have a wonderful day.